There was a shooting that occurred on Sunday, February 8th, at the Wesley Square Apartments on Calhoun Road. According to charging documents, the incident stemmed from a series of physical altercations between several women that had been ongoing since February 5, 2026. Investigators allege that during a fight between two other women, Dasjawilmore bucked at Asia Stewart, leading to a physical struggle between the two. Witness statements provided to police indicate that Wilmore had been seen with a gun in her waistband and had allegedly threatened to shoot anyone who touched her friend. Witnesses told police that Asia Stewart was attempting to break up a fight when she was shoved by Dasjawilmore. After Stewart reportedly swung at the defendant, Wilmore allegedly pulled out a firearm and shot Stewart once in the abdomen at close range. Stewart was transported to Ben Taub Hospital via a private vehicle, where she was pronounced dead later that night. At the scene, investigators recovered 2 fired 9mm cartridge casings, alongside personal items including clothing and hair weave that suggested a violent struggle had taken place. Police state Dasjawilmore was identified by multiple witnesses through a double-blind photo array and social media profiles. One witness noted that while Wilmore fled the scene in a vehicle, she fired several additional shots in the direction of bystanders, though no other injuries were reported. Wilmore is currently being held in Harris County as the legal proceedings move forward.
In his days of fighting, what were they fighting about?
That I don't know. To me it doesn't matter because I don't get in kids' business. I try to stay out of that. He say, she say.
Yeah.
Because I've always held mine accountable.
Your daughter knew better, she was doing what you taught her at the moment, which was trying to dissolve everything.
Yeah, I definitely taught a conflict resolution. Definitely. I'm big on conflict resolution, and I preach to Asia all the time about talking. Stop, think, then go with what you need to do. I know in my heart of hearts that even though she came to help her sister and talk to get the situation resolved, her mind, my voice was there telling her she needed to be home. But for the love of her sister, love of her sibling, which everybody's guilty of that, she came.
Sure.
She came, but she didn't come with no violence. Asia had worked a 16-hour shift previous to coming over here.
The woman who's in jail now, that's facing a serious charge, a life-changing charge.
Very serious charge. And
you got something to say to her?
Yes, young lady, I'm not mad at you. Again, I'm more hurt at you. I'm more hurt at Asia. I'm hurt at everyone that was out there. And I'm hurt at you because you took a life. I expect for you to hold accountability, and I'm going to hold you to the highest standard of accountability.
On the night of the shooting, Asia Stewart had just completed a 16-hour shift as a security guard before rushing to Wesley Square Apartments to assist her sister, who was involved in the ongoing dispute.
Good morning, y'all. Do not let Ivy claim victory over y'all this morning. Ivy needs attention. She's always needed attention, and you all have always given her attention. That baby has a mental illness, understand that. And she feeds off of the internet. The best thing y'all can do for Ivy and the best thing y'all can do for Asia is block Ivy on social media, because everything she does is for social media. I don't want nobody hitting Ivy. I don't want nobody putting their hands on Ivy in the sake of my child. If y'all want to honor Asia, block Ivy. Move on. Don't let nobody win over y'all mental, over y'all emotions. Don't, because y'all hitting her, y'all going to her page and looking at whatever she said about Asia. If you knew Asia, you knew Asia, you knew what it was. So it shouldn't be something that somebody can post that can trigger y'all. I'm not triggered by whatever the fuck she said. Nor have I even looked at what she said, because I know my child. You understand me? So do me this favor and do Asia this favor, this service. And do Ivy this service, because that baby needs help. She needs mental help. Block her so she gets to a point where she has to really sit down and self-reflect. Look at herself from the inside out. Because the tongue is mighty. So do me that favor and do my child that favor in that service, and look at yourself and do not let this child, Ivy, win favor on you by making you angry this morning, by touching something in you that you don't want touched, which is your heart, your soul, your spirit. She's looking for attention, and we're not going to give her attention. We're going to remove her off of social media. the right way. We're going to force her to get help because she needs help. Because if you know, you know, Asia was loved. She was loved by y'all. She was loved by me, her daddy. And those are things that Ivy never experienced probably. Ivy never had a mama that loved her the way Yolanda loved Asia. Ivy never had a daddy that loved her the way I loved Asia, or poured into her the way I poured into Asia. Because if you know Asia and you know me, Asia was poured into. Asia was built up. She was reared up. And that's why she was the child she was. So we're not going to yell at Ivy. We're not going to even go to her video. We're just going to delete Ivy, and we're going to let Ivy deal with her mental issues and hopefully get the mental help she needs.
As of February 10, 2026, the father of Asia updated the arrest status of dasjawilmore, and it reads, "Just talked to the detective. The young lady that took my daughter's life is not in custody, but a warrant for murder has just been issued. I want her to know I'm not mad at her, or anyone for that matter. I'm more hurt at everyone that was out there, and I mean everyone, including Asia, because I stayed on Asia about running to Wesley Square. To that young lady, whoever knows her, tell her Asia's father says he doesn't know her, but that she has a child, meaning that I know you know what it feels like to love a child. Just to reflect, there are instances when we don't think, and that may be what happened on that night. That moment happened clearly sends a messages that we can't get Asia back and you can't take that bullet back. Accountability has to be had. We didn't lose just Asia, we also lost the girl that killed Asia as well. 2 black mothers gone in an instant. My heart is so broken. As much as I want to hate this little girl, I can't. I just want accountability is all." Finally, on February 11, 2026, Dasja Deltrice Wilmore was arrested on February 11, 2026, booked into Harris County Jail, and charged with the murder of Asia Stewart. Let's recap. February 8, 2026. A physical altercation at the Wesley Square Apartments leads to the fatal shooting of Asia Stewart. February 10, 2026. Following witness statements and a double-blind photo array, a murder warrant is officially issued for Dasja Wilmore. February 11, 2026, Wilmore is taken into custody and booked into the Harris County Jail with a bond set at $100,000. February 13, 2026. The defendant's first scheduled appearance takes place in the 178th Criminal District Court. The next scheduled court date for case number 1951382011010 is March 18, 2026.